Good morning. This is David from Learn Arabic Vocabulary Easily with David, and going live with my first session here. So this might be a little chaotic. So I'm just going to hop into it. So I've been learning Lebanese Arabic for maybe 3.5 years at this point, and I'm starting to make some progress. I've used some special techniques for learning Lebanese vocabulary or Arabic vocabulary. I use memory palaces. Maybe you know what these are, or maybe not. But I'm basically taking the Arabic vocabulary words that I want to learn, and I'm sticking them in locations. A house, for instance. So on the front door, I might have the word for dog, and then on the carpet by the front door, I might have the word for cat. And then if there's a mirror in that front room, I might put a mouse or something on there. And I will use stories and imagery and these types of things to try to remember these words using crazy images and sounds and that kind of thing. So we'll get into it more in different videos. You can look at the website and see some of the pre-recorded videos that I have. But it's really been great for me. The old-fashioned way would be just keep writing the word over and over and over, kind of thing, or keep repeating the word over and over and over, and hoping that it sticks into your mind. The method that I learned from Dr. Anthony Mativier, using the memory palace techniques, would be as kind of I described. You got a large house, you take your house and you start placing all these different words in your house. Like for the front door, if you want to remember dog, you could have a dog scratching at the front door type thing. And then you could have, if you wanted to know the Arabic Lebanese word for dog, it's a kalib. Kalib. So I could have a dog scratching at the front door, and I can maybe have a cat on the other side of the door scratching the door. That'll give me the k sound for cat. You got to be a little creative with this stuff, so it's not going to be exact. But imagine your front door. You got your dog on the inside scratching. You got a cat on the other side, so it gives you the k sound. And maybe a Labrador retriever comes and helps out the cat outside to keep scratching on doors. So now you got this cat and lab at the front door, and then you got your dog inside. So what's happening here? So in my mind, I go to my front door and I go, all right, what's going on here? I got a dog inside the house scratching at the door because he hears these other dogs and maybe smells them, and there's a lot of excitement going on. Outside the door, we've got a cat trying to get in. Maybe he's hungry, and then you got a Labrador retriever trying to get in. So that gives us kalib, right? Let's just do another word to keep the fun going here. So if you look at the carpet, so come in the front door, there's a carpet on the floor. What do we got there now? Let's put a cat on the floor. So on the carpet. So the cat maybe is scratching the carpet, and you can see the little fibers and stuff, flying in the air and that type of thing. And you go, all right, stop it, cat. You're a horrible cat. Why are you destroying my rug? All right. So the word for cat in Lebanese is bisani. Bisani. So we got this cat scratching the rug, and we want to associate this somehow in this little movie picture in our mind. Bisani. So I might be dating myself or not, but I don't know if you know that Bisquick pancake mix. That yellow box, I think it was yellow or golden box of those pancakes, or maybe Bismarcky. I don't know if he's a rapper or something like that, or whatever. But anything you could picture that has like a bis type sound on it, we can use. So I've got Bisquick, so that gives me the bis from Bisani. So I'm gonna put that in our movie in a minute, but let's get these other words and images first. So we got Bisani. So we got the We've got the Bisquick for the bis sound. Sane, we could maybe think of insane, which I'm probably going at this point trying to do this video, but so let's go with sane. So when I think of sane, maybe I think of somebody who's insane. So somebody in a straitjacket type thing could be insane. So we can kind of like think of an insane person in a straitjacket. So we've got the Bisquick, and then we've got insane. So Bisane, when we put these together, and I'll show you how we link this together in our little picture movie by the carpet over here. So we got Bisane. Now, do we have to put the E in there to give us a little E sound at the end? Why not? It's not really costing us anything. So for E, I could just use an egg to give me an egg sound. All right, so we got this. We have our front door and all the action that was going on with the dog, and now we're going to the carpet. You got the cat scratching the carpet. All right, so I've got Bisquick, an insane person, and then an egg. So what story are you going to have here? All right, so this cat scratching at the carpet. I'm going, why is this cat scratching at the carpet? So I lift up the carpet and I find out that there's a box of Bisquick down there, and I can actually see that maybe there's some pancakes next to it and everything else to kind of remind me what this box is. You can smell the pancakes, you can taste the pancakes, anything you can do to use more senses and that type of thing will help you remember this thing. So imagine you got your cat scratching your carpet there. Now you lift up the carpet. There's a box of Bisquick pancakes there. You smell the pancakes, you can feel the pancakes, the heat coming off the pancakes, the butter, the taste, whatever. You can eat some of the pancakes. Probably got sand and sawdust and hairs in it because it was under the carpet. You can just imagine how disgusting that can maybe be. But all right, so you got the bis from the Bisquick pancakes. Maybe you lift up the pancakes and there's a little guy in there in a straight jacket going crazy that he's been trapped inside this pancake for so long, and you go, oh my gosh, he's a miniature little guy sitting in a bunch of pancakes on the floor. What's going on here? So that gives us the saying. And you might be questioning my sanity at this point, but that's fine. That's probably more memorable anyway. But so you got Bisane. And then, so this insane guy comes out and he's not happy that he's been under this thing for a long time. So now he takes out a carton of eggs and he starts throwing eggs at you. For E. So E's are eggs. And you can imagine eggs hitting you in the face. Maybe you're throwing eggs back at them, that kind of thing. There's a little war going on. All right. So what do we got going on here? So we go over the carpet. There's a cat sitting on top. We're looking for the Arabic word for cat. We lift up the carpet. We see a box of Bisquick pancakes. There we see some pancakes next to it. It's got all the nasty hairs and dirt and all that kind of stuff on there. We lift up the pancakes, and there's an insane guy in there in a straitjacket. He's very upset. He starts throwing eggs at you because he's mad about being underneath that carpet inside those pancakes for who knows how long. At least he had something to eat, right? So Bisquick, bis, insane, sane, and then E for egg. So that gives us Bisane. So do we remember what was happening at the front door? If we go to the front door, I remember there was a dog trying to get out. He hears something outside and everything else, and he's going, what the heck is going on? So we're looking for the Arabic word for dog. We go outside. There was a cat scratching at the door. He must have come in and eat. And the Labrador retriever down the store, or maybe you could even hit a lab technician or something, or somebody in a lab coat or whatever. But it's this is in your own head. And you can use your own imagery. But you got a Labrador comes up. He's going to start helping the cat. He wants to get in and have breakfast or dinner too. He probably smells the pancakes on the carpet inside. So we've got cat, which is a k sound, and lab, which is a lab sound. So cat for dog. So then we go inside. We've got our cat in there, scratching at the carpet. We're looking for the word for cat. We got our Bisquick pancakes. We got our insane person, and then he's throwing eggs at us, So this is a way of doing this. Now, the fun thing about this and the beneficial thing of this is that I'm not repeating this 15,000 times. It might seem like I have a lot of setup time and I got to use a lot of creativity and this kinds of things here. But once the effort is done up front like this, it's going to be a lot more memorable, and you have some place to look for the information. When you lose your car keys and things like that, what do you start doing? You start visualizing in your mind. Okay, where did I set it down? Where did I go? All that kind of stuff. So our minds are very location based when it comes to information. So, we just did 2 locations in my house, the front door and the carpet. In my house, I've got 50 locations it's a big memory palace, or you can call it, it's a memory palace. So I've got 50 different Arabic words in my house. Well, what if I use the McDonald's down the street and you start from the drive-through order sign, and then you go to the drive-up window, and then you go into the front door, and you walk through a McDonald's like that, and you place information there. You take your local Starbucks, you take your friend's house down the street. Potentially, you could put a lot of different words in a lot of different palaces, and you'll have like a working dictionary there. Now, the one thing you could prove to yourself is that you could do kind of what I just did right now and go through your own house and just do a little journey, little walkthrough through your house, and see how many words you could put in there. But the cool thing about this technique is that you can then sit in bed, or if you're in line, or if you're stuck in traffic, or don't crash your car because you're visualizing, because I must do that sometimes. But instead of playing on your phone, these kinds of things, or whatever, or even when I have insomnia at night or something like that, I just lay in bed and I'm going, all right, let's go through our memory palace. I'm going to go through my house, and I'll do that. And I don't need a sheet of paper, and I don't need anything. I just go, okay, what was at my front door? And we go, all right, there was a dog at the front door. Okay, what was going on there? What's with the movie? And then I go to the carpet, and then maybe I go to the mirror, then I go to the TV that I got in the one room, and then there's a table over there, and then a couch, and then I go to the dining room cabinet, and then the dining room table, and then on and on and on. I have learned a few thousand Arabic words in a short amount of time, and it's because of this technique. It's the alternative to this is, like I said, just hoping and praying that somehow these words are going to end up in your mind, by studying them once in a while, or writing them over and over and over, repeating them over and over and over. This visualization technique, the memory palace technique, in my opinion, has been miraculous for me, and it works so much better than the other things I've seen. So I'm gonna do these live sessions here and there. So I hope you can join me, and have a great day. So if please like the video if you can. Please comment. Let me know what kind of words you'd want to learn, or what questions you might have. I'm an Arabic learner. I'm not claiming to be an Arabic expert at this point, but I'm learning, and it's a tough language, and there's not a lot of guidance out there on how a Western person who knows no Arabic can learn Arabic and become proficient in it quickly. There's a lot of pitfalls on different dialects and these types of things, and then some of the materials don't have all the different diacritical markers that are required to properly pronounce words and that type of thing. So I can help guide you through as best as I can through some of these situations, because I've definitely struggled through it. It's just this book's Egyptian, this one's Iraqi, this one's that, this one's a more formal Arabic based kind of thing. It's you can really boggle your mind with this stuff and make yourself a little crazy. But I know I can and help you streamline your practice, so you can focus on what can give you the fastest, best results. So that's a lot of promises there. So anyway, Please check out the website in the link below. It's magneticmemorymethod.com /David. If you go there, you can get a free course on memory techniques from Dr. Anthony Metivier. And it helps me out if you like what you see there and you end up registering for any of his courses or anything like that. There's no obligation and you don't have to do anything. You go there and you get your free course. And if you wish to continue, great. That's good for me, good for him. If you don't, you still learned the fundamentals of memory palaces there from his free course. So thanks again. Please leave your comments and I'll see you soon, inshallah. Marhaba and Allah ma'akum. God with you all. Take care.